Sorry about the tangent there. I just wanted to talk about why China's taking over. China's taking over when it comes to the military power, entertainment, like everything. Like they're taking over. Like America, like we're too fat, we're lazy. We just consume and we don't invent anything really. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We don't take care of our own people like that. We keep giving money to other countries like Israel and Ukraine. Why? Stop doing that. Use those billions and take care of our homeless list. We got mass homeless problems in this country. We're divided more than ever. Our politics suck. Our country is occupied. I'm not going to say about who because, you'll get banned for that. I'm not going to say that on TikTok. I'll probably say it on like Rumble or something like that, or YouTube, since I'm demonetized on. Well, am I still demonetized on it? I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube until like a week ago. But yeah, like, I mean, it is what like. Did you guys see the Chinese parade against Americans? Oh, like the Chinese parade versus American parade, a disaster. The soldiers are out of sync. They're fat. There's a lot of women in there. Like, why, dude? Come on, man. In World War III start, who's gonna fight? We like our military's soft. We're woke. Like, I mean, when it comes to women fighting in the military, no, they should not be in the military fighting. I'm sorry, for obvious reasons. They get captured. You know what's going to happen to them if they get captured. Come on, man. They can't drag my ass if we're in war. Ain't no damn woman gonna drag me if I get shot or fucking injured or anything like that. She's not gonna be able to pick me up. I'm not even 200 pounds. I'm like 170 pounds. 5 foot 5'8", 5'9". I'm like the average height of an American male, but she's not gonna be able to pick me or drag me fast. And then they can't carry all that equipment on them. That's why the military had to lower the standards. How's that equality? That's not equality at all. That is fucking supremacy. Like that's not fair. Oh, you just being a male feminist. Yeah, I kind of am. Because men are treated like second-class citizens in 2025. It's not as bad as it used to be, though. Like, people are changing and, women lie. Yeah, hey, blame Amber Heard for that. That trial did like a 360 when it came to, like, women's rights and, believing all women. Amber Heard kind of fucked it up for you guys. Blame Andrew Tate. Blame the Red Pill movement. Blame Nick Fuentes, etc. You know, well, it's for good reason. Men should be men. Men should work, provide, protect. Women should be women. Take care of children. But nowadays you can't really like live on one income. If they gotta work, you know, it is what it is. But also, be a wife. For the guy, be a husband. If someone breaks in that house, that's your duty to protect your wife and your children. And if your husband's hungry or wants some box, some snooky, that's your duty as a wife to give him the snooky or to make him a sandwich or something like that. It's not sexism. It's being a wife. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You have a role as a woman, and you have a role as a man. You know, like I know divorce rates are high. Women initiate 80% of them because the standards are too high. They expect way too much from a man. They don't even know what men want because they wasn't raised to know what men wants. We were raised to know what women wants and to cherish women. Movies, TV shows, fucking books, etc. Like I think there's a TikTok guy that made something that's similar to what I'm talking about. But women were not raised to know what men wants. That's why they are the way that they are in 2025, coming in 2026. That's why divorce is so high. That's why men are checked out. Women, they're delusional in the standards. Men are checked out. Like even the good guys are checked out. The bad boys, they just want to have sex with you. That's pretty much it. That's all. That's all they want, just to have sex with you and leave. The good guys, they got their passports. They're going to Japan. They're going to China. They're going to Taiwan. You better be careful. Make sure you don't get a lady boy. They're going to the Philippines. They're going to Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, I was about to say Venezuela, but we about to go into a war with them, so I wouldn't go there. You know, and yeah, like the good guys and checked out. The good guys that has money, you know, they may be a little nerdy, like anime, have money, they may be tall, you know, the standards that women wants. Most of the guys, most of them are the good guys, you know. The bad boys, they just stimulate you because they're bad boys and women like bad boys. Like I mean, and for example, what's his name? Luigi something, the guy that killed the CEO guy with the health, the United Healthcare guy. Nothing but women lined up for him because women like bad boys. It arouses them, you know, temporarily. It's temporary pleasurements, you know. They think about the temporary stuff and not the long term stuff when it comes to that. That's why they like bad boys. You know, there's a phrase, nice guys finish last for a reason, you know. Being nice is fine. Being a simp isn't a fine. Don't ever simp for a woman that don't deserve it. Even if she does deserve it, don't fucking simp for her. That's weird, man. You know, be nice to her, respect her, you know, give her the world if she's your wife, especially. You know, don't mistreat your wife or, you know, hit your woman. Never put your hands on a woman unless she's like trying to kill you. Then you may have to give her some equality, you know. And women, never put your hands on a fucking man because nowadays men are hitting back and you don't want to get punched in the fucking face by a man. So keep your hands to yourself as well, you know. Men nowadays, like the young men especially, they weren't grown up, were raised to, you know, told to not hit women. They will hit you back. So keep your hands to yourself, ladies, you know. But yeah, sorry about the whole tangent there. I like talking about this stuff, you know, giving y'all a little bit of red pill or, you know. I'm not a normie, okay? It is what it is. I talk about anything, any fucking thing. You know, I'm not Osmond Gold or